Coach's problem, I turn away people because I have too many people willing to help. I drag them to out-of-state tournaments, I drag them to, we start practice sometime in what, May, usually? Yeah, sometime like that. And again, thank you to parents for putting up without you. Kim, yeah, she's hiding behind me, but I have to thank Kim Fodder, my assistant coach. Excellent, just done everything for me. Has stopped me from getting the other part on a daily basis. Nikki Richmond, great team photographer, great manager, great friend, thank you so much. Board, coaches, all the volunteers in the club, thank you so much. I look at all the things that we have, it's training time at your space. Great people up there lining fields, coaching directors, bringing in the professionals to help us coach these boys. Couldn't ask for better things. The sense of community we have is just unparalleled. This group of young men just represent it so well. I'm going to talk about our graduating U14 team. When you graduate, you leave something behind. Well, I want you guys to know we're leaving something behind for everybody. For the parents, for the community out here, we're leaving a legacy of great young men. On the field, they've done wonderful things, but what I'm most proud of is these gentlemen off the field. They're student athletes. Most of these guys, every time you see at Gorham Times, their names are in there for honors and high honors. Excellent students. We're at the practice before the state finals, a 2-hour practice at your space. I hear guys talking about algebra homework. That's beautiful. That's a great thing. Congratulations, guys. They have priorities. I also leave for you young players the legacy of guys that understand the right way to play a game. We play hard. We win every ball. There is no 50-50 ball in this team. It's 80-20 us. But we play fair. We're the first person to knock someone down, but we're also the first person to help them up. Respect. Respect for our teammates, the refs, most of the time, the refs, the opposing teams. Without good competition, we do not have good play. Respect for our parents, pride and respect for our town and the Gorham program. We say something every game at halftime. We say guard, and that's a combination of Gorham and heart. And we win with our heart. There's a lot of things you can teach, but you can't teach that. And these boys have that. They have that through and through, and I'm so proud of them. What I leave... And again, Rob's used the term family. I will say it's the best people I think I've met outside of my personal family are in this room. I can't say enough great things about them. I can't. But some of the best people you'll ever meet are in this room, and enjoy the ride. Trophies aside, I wouldn't trade the journey for anything in the world. If I had to say to coaches, I hope you have this experience. I'm checking one off my bucket list, because this is it. So with that, I'd like to bring up the boys one at a time and recognize them. We'll start out with Mr. Strong, Garrett Brown. I say Garrett Brown is strong, one of the strongest players that we've ever had on our field. Garrett had some health issues this year, and it went longer than it should have because he was too strong to give up and let people know he was even sick. To look at him now, he's going, I don't know, he may be going for the male model thing. He may be Carter, but he's been a joy to have on the team. He's played with us for 2 years. Big reason we were successful, and just a great teammate. Congratulations, Garrett. Our next gentleman here, Carter Landry, played some goal for us this year. I tease Carter because he never smiles in the pictures because I tell him it's his male modeling contract. He's not allowed to actually smile unless he's getting paid, so that's why I tease him about that. He moved here last year from Waterville. He's been a great addition, fit right in with the boys. We've had a great season. Thanks so much for playing with us. Ethan, or some people call spaghetti legs, or I heard Tigger recently, because he's bouncy, fluncy, funcy, fun. The wonderful thing about Ethan is he's the only one. If you've never had the pleasure of seeing Ethan play, at U9 he did a complete somersault, kept going, and came out with the ball. It's just crazy. He's like Tigger. It's just unbelievable. And skilled player, great teammate, joy to coach. Our next player, Zach Myers, is coming up, and I told him I had a new nickname for him. A lot of times the guys think I give them nicknames because I'm clever. It's because I forget their real names because I'm getting old, so I have to make up stuff. But I actually gave Zach the nickname Heartbreaker. And it might not be what you think. He's a heartbreaker because there's been a number of offensive players. Zach centers my backfield and plays defense. The number of times there's an offensive player on a break going, I'm going to score, I'm going to score. Here comes Zach. In, steal, gone, by. It's just unbelievable. Zach was out earlier this year. Our defense was unbelievable. He came back, it was even better. Jim mentioned our run into the playoffs. From October on, 44 goals scored, 7 against. So, pretty good run. So, Brian Nelson, Brian is one of the most improved players on our team. Has done a great job, excellent teammate, hard worker on the field, and been a joy to coach. So, congratulations, Brian. Connor Sweat. Good handshake, Connor. Connor's been a great teammate, awesome on the field this year. Put him into a couple different roles, playing midfield. He's an excellent goalie for us as well, and it's been a real pleasure on our team and enjoy coaching him. Dylan No Pantalones Weeks, come on up. I have to tell this story because this is the funniest thing ever. First of all, Dylan has a passion and a joy for this game like no one's business. He's that guy that when you say, Dylan, run through that wall and I want you to take that guy with you. Okay, coach, I'll be right back. Just right out there doing it. He shows up one day at the middle school, pulls up in mom's minivan, rolls the door open, Lisa yells out, I'll be right back, Dylan forgot his pants. Honestly, for a game, who forgets pants? Dylan. Sorry, Dylan, that's the best story. Ryan Hammy Hamlin. All right, come on up. Ryan probably will get my pick for one of the most improved over the years. We moved him to center back this year, and he's been just a rock of consistent, excellent play. And I look forward to him playing on. He's been a pleasure to coach, and it's nice to see him smiling. He's usually a little stoic, so here we go. Ryan Furman. Once again, I gave Ryan the nickname Firm when we first started playing because I had 2 Ryans and I'm not good enough to remember last names and first names. So I gave him the nickname Firm. It really fit him. Ryan has some of the best foot skills of any kid you'll see at this age, or really any age. He can hold anyone off the ball. I really can't emphasize what a special young talent he is. Foot skills, spirit. Ryan's only drawback is probably the fact that sometimes he actually goes too hard. Sometimes he has to slow down a little bit. But just a pleasure on the field. We just really appreciate him. Played midfield. Excellent player. Congratulations. Matt Boots Dostie, also known as Truck, because he will drive through everybody. Matt played an integral role with us for a couple of years. Matt was able to fill in some defense this year, played midfield, played offense, did everything for us. He's been a great addition, excellent athlete, and a wonderful young man, and we've been pleased to have him on our side. So thank you, Matt. Grant Fuzzy Camp. Grant played a number of positions this year. Excellent foot skills, fearless competitor on the field, persistent and extremely smart. It's really great as a coach to ask somebody to do something, see him go right out and execute and perform it well. So very proud of Grant and really enjoyed coaching him. Next, Tony Little Legend. Little Legend. Tony was dubbed that by a coach at U9 and has really lived into that. We needed Tony to step in this year because of some injuries and play right back at defense. And it was part of our, I'll call it the heartbreak defense, because we were the best in our division, best in the state, and Tony was an integral part of that, so thank you, Tony, for a great job this year. James Benson, come on up, James. James has been with us since U9, incredible athlete, very fast, strong, teammate that you just pray for. You just really want to have a kid like this on your team. supportive. He's been great to coach, and I can't say enough good things. I look forward to seeing what James is going to be doing as he steps into high school, so it's going to be great. My last three, to start with Jackson Farr. These are my co-captains, my tri-captains. Jack Farr's been with me since, what, U7? I've been coaching with Jack since 6, 7 years old. Incredible athlete, proud of him. One of the best touches on the ball, incredible competitor. He will, he probably compete for somebody for, you know, the last water bottle after the game, before the game. Excellent on the ball, off the ball. Scored his first bicycle kick in a match not too long ago. Pretty incredible young athlete, so congratulations. Tyler Richmond. Ty can say enough good things about your play and your pink socks. You can pull it off like no one else because they look great on you, sir. When I thought a lot about Tyler, the one thing I'm going to say is he was a young man when he came out and played for us indoors at your space at 7. He had a look and he says, I said, it's a young man that's not sure he can do it. And now I look at a young man that has pride in his eyes and knows he can do it. And I'm very proud of him for that. Last but not least, my son Nick Sturtevant. Nick is somewhat a hard-hearted. He has an emotional spirit that definitely lends itself to Gorham Heart. Is a great teammate. Unfortunately, my philosophy is I'm a coach that makes your son be the last one. You know, first one sub, last one in. If there's something going wrong, he gets to do the extra push-ups. So he's had to put up with a lot of this over the years, and thank you very much. But he's an incredible athlete. He's done a great job and a big part of our success. And again, all these boys. I'm going to do one quick thing and then I'm done. I want to talk about our successes because this has been a great run. U10, U11, undefeated at our age group. U12, we went to the finals. U13 went to the semifinals. Won the Columbus Day tournament in Gray. U14 went to the Sanford tournament. Thank you, Ethan. I have smart kids too, so you can't make mistakes. Sanford tournament, won that, and then out of 30 teams in the state, we stood victorious on the last day of the year. So congratulations, fellas. All right, I'd like to take this one more time. There's always one question I ask my team before the game, and I have one question for you fellas. Whose ball is it? I'm sorry, whose ball is it? All right, fellas, let's bring it in one last time.
As you know, this begins and ends with the guy that was just speaking to you and his wonderful assistant, Kim. And so it would be only fitting that we present them with a jersey as well, because we are proud, as proud as we are of you all, we are proud of them. I'm going to make sure the size is right. Adam is small, and she's small. And I will also say one thing that's kind of neat about these shirts, and something, as Jim said, we haven't done it in about 10 years or maybe more. In soccer, there's a tradition, and you'll see, for example, in the World Cup with Brazil, when they win a championship, they earn the honor of placing a star on their uniform, and that's reserved for those teams only. So you'll notice a little something different about these, is this team has earned the honor of placing a star on its championship jersey. And before we get to our video, I just want to say to all these younger players on the floor, these coaches have both said it, and you heard them talk about their players.